For this study, we're looking at Beat It by Michael Jackson featuring Eddie Van Halen doing the guitar parts. And we're looking at the introduction and the basic power chords. So we're going to start off with a riff that should sound something like this. Now the original is actually detuned to E flat, so if you play along with the original you'll have to retune your guitar. Not serious, the riff still sounds cool. And then later as well, there was a release by a band called Fall Out Boy that covered the song, a bit more hard rock, a little less disco. But let's get your tabs in front of you and let's have a look at the riff itself. It's based on an E minor arpeggio, basically an E minor 7th if you want to go really deep into analysis of it. But we're going to play it, not analyze it. We're starting with an open E, your 6th string. You can see it vibrating there. And in your middle finger, notice my fingers are numbered. Make sure for best results, use the same finger combination. Open, and then there's a tiny pause where the note rings, and you're going to play those notes in a row. Now I'm going to take a different angle so you can see the notes and frets a bit better. It's the open first. Fret 3 on the same 6th string, go to the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then your pinky has to go to fret 5, the dotted fret, you can see the dot underneath there, and then from there back to fret 2. So slow motion the first part. Now after that you'll notice there's a very tiny 2 leading to a 4. Try a hammer-on so you hear the effect of playing the 2. So this will be bad because there's definitely 2 notes, and this is what we're looking for. So it's more the effect of the hammer-on. And after you've done that, you come back to fret 2 and onto the pinky again, fret 5. And then after that, one more 5. Okay, but let's take the riff through. Now, slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, on the picking hand, we're going to focus on the plectrum technique in that now. I want your palm to be resting pretty much over here. These are called saddles. Those are called cartoons. Nothing to do with this. The song, but you want your palm, this inside part here, that part of the palm, resting over here to help you get accuracy for the individual strings that you're picking. So slow motion, not focusing on the fretting hand now. I'm going to come a bit closer, and you can see my hand is resting on those saddles, so I can feel the strings, I can feel the bridge, I know where I am. If I'm up in the air like this, I've got no point of reference. Get your palm down. Here we go. You can see very, very small strokes. One more time, a bit closer. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out, get both together, and then I'm going to count to 4, and we're going to play this through the whole way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that time I included the second half of the riff as well. If you look at the tab, the primary difference between riff 1 and riff 2 is how they end. So you're going to have your first riff, get a bit better angle there so you can see the finger movement, get the fretting hand into play. Nice pause in the double 5. The second one, and this is what John Mayer, I believe, did the riff for the Fall Out Boy one. That's got an extra double 5, which Michael Jackson didn't put in. So second riff. So that last little Michael Jackson didn't do with Eddie Van Halen, and Fall Out Boy did do with their cover for it. That's basically a riff. Want to try and take it through with me? A bit better of an overall angle there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll notice there's a little bit of palm damping as well, which I'm putting inside there. So try and sort of think 80s hard rock, not quite metal, with a bit of a hint of pop to it as well, and you should be able to get that muting sound inside there, which is the palm actually resting on the string. Nice high gain as well, so make sure you've got an overdrive working. If you're playing clean sound or an acoustic guitar, it would sound something like this, and it still sounds pretty cool. So it sounds cool, but ultimately, back pickup, your bridge pickup, and you want to hear something like this. That's the bridge pickup, by the way. They call this your neck pickup. Neck pickup because it's close to the neck. Bridge pickup close to the bridge. So you're learning a few parts of the guitar as well today. One last time, a bit faster as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you got your riff. Now, there are other parts as well that goes. We're not looking at that, we're looking at basically the riff and the main rhythm guitar, which is going to be this when he's singing. And I'm not going to sing because I don't sound like Michael Jackson. But before we do that part, let me take you through the chords. They're power chords. It's E5, fingers 1 and 4, fret 7, 5th string, fret 9, 4th string. You may also use your ring string if you favor it. So you've got a choice here, fingers 1 and 3 like I'm doing, or fingers 1 and pinky, and you only strum strings 5 and 4. So with the strumming, you're going to have to pick here, like that, and that's the rhythm as well. Now it's got quite a cool offbeat, so if I were to count in, it wouldn't start on the first beat. You'd count like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So on the and 2 and 3 is when you strum. And then you're going to change down to the following chord, which is D5. Real easy change. All that happens is the hand, as it is, simply slides 1, 2 frets back. So you're now in frets 5 and 7. So if you take advantage of the dots, you can see the dots on the top of the guitar. There's a dot, there's the other dot. And on the front, if I take my fingers off, you can see they're covering the dots. You can actually use your dots to help you remember where the chord is to be played. That's D5, fret 5, fret 7. And that's going to sound same rhythm. So if I put the E5 and D5 together, it's going to be like this. Are you ready? I'm going to count in, so if you want to play through with, you may. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So it's nice, easy, but it's offbeat. Make sure you're strumming on the and. Okay, now you play through the twice like I just demonstrated. Then you move down to fret number 3, again on the dotted frets, being covered by fingers 1 and 3. Remember, you may use 1 and 4, not a big deal. I just prefer the pinky. This is C5. So you're going to do C5 now, come back to the D5, and then return to E5 and D5. So just to revise the sequence of the chords now for the main part. E5, D5, E5, D5 again, down to C5, back to D5, and you end off with another E5, D5, and that would be the equivalent of one verse. So I'm going to take it through. If you want to play through with me, that'll be great. We'll try and get a bit of an overall picture of the guitar so you can see the changes and the chords and everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3 and 4 and 1. 3 and 4 and 1. 3 and 4 and 1. And that's it. I'm going to do it one more time, but this time I'm not going to count and 3 and 4 and 1. I want you to see if your rhythm is nice and relaxed and that you're happy with your rhythm. So I'm just going to count in and then you can jam along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And there we go. And you'll notice over there that the silence between the chords is also very important. There's definite silent gaps. silent before you change across. So make sure that takes place. Hope you enjoy the riff. Hope you enjoy the song. Listen to the solo. The solo is a incredibly awesome solo by Eddie Van Halen. We're not going to cover that because you need tremolo arms and lots of scale knowledge and a lot of techniques. This goal was to teach you a very cool riff, nice Michael Jackson song, and some power chords. Hope you have an awesome week. Any questions? You've got my WhatsApp details. Have a good one.